I should turn on the squares too.
Press C apparently keeps it on.
Wow. Okay, cool. Well, Ind has arrayed an incredibly nonsense army, as we have discussed previously. But I think that the king of nonsense armies would like a word with them. Oh yeah,
Ooh,
Aryu has fielded one of its classic nonsense armies with these weird ice rider things, which are cost way too much,
look at these
and
flavorful units. There's
and these
an
guys, which
ice
I actually
golem.
really like. Yeah, I actually really like Fianna.
Oh,
I
these
think
look
they're
good,
well
yeah.
statted. Yeah, they're actually pretty cheap too. We've
Some
got
bog
more of these.
beasts,
Some bog beasts, of
of
course.
course.
Yep. We got the bog beasts. We got one ice. I like how Aryu issues all of their armies with one ice golem each.
It's flavor.
We've got a bishop general, of
A
course.
little out in front, but
Y-
okay.
Yeah. Look, this is a BM, a bishop general. This is the I just have to use
Gonna be fed to his own lions. Yeah, I see.
exactly. Unfortunately, Ind is
Some
only fielding
thistle
three.
spirits.
Yeah.
What are these
Probably,
quality
prob-
units doing in here?
yeah, probably could use a couple more of these. We've got a couple scattered around.
It's only
We've got
the best arguably the best national summon in the game.
yeah, arguably. I mean,
That's a high bar to clear maybe, but it's
yeah.
very good.
Yeah. Well, let's see what we got here.
These lions look a lot like green lions, and I get just a little bit tense looking at
Yeah.
it because I'm like, oh no, that's incredibly strong. But no,
All right. Let's see.
they are
Let's see what
green,
do we
but
got
they are
here.
not. Oh, they're not
Oh boy. So
alchemical.
here's where we see the so we got a howl went up by end, and we got howl on both sides, and we've got the lions making the first charge, and
And
the elf riders are flying, and where do they land? Oh, so actually I thought this was mass flight when I saw it, but actually it's just flight being cast a bunch.
also
Um,
note that Aryu is spamming like the mass disruption spell that sort of
yeah,
like stuns everybody for a turn, which is breaking a
yeah,
lot of I think the important end buffs and has stunned a lot of the animals because they have low MR.
yeah. I think anti magic yeah. So anti magic was cast by end. Sorry, it
Mm-hmm.
was cast by Aryu. I don't know if it went down on end, but yes, Fey Fascination is a spell that basically it is one of the reasons why you can actually play late game elves in DE is because they have this incredibly powerful spell that just stuns
And
everyone.
it breaks the scripting. It's like
Yes.
the
So
big spells will
Howlment,
sometimes not go off
yes.
because the mage gets stunned in the middle of it.
And can you actually stop? Can you stop? Interrupt a spell? Like, sorry, interrupt a global, a battlefield, something
Yeah,
like that. I don't know.
or I don't think it breaks it if it's already up, but if you're
Yeah.
trying to cast it, yeah, it
Yeah.
won't
So
go up.
these guys going to the rear absolutely just ate the mage line. So I don't even know if that was a necessary like to do that because they just ran to the back and these like flying super powerful cavalry just ate the mage line. Because guess what? Having your entire army made of undisciplined things that just run forward means you can just fly stuff to the
Yeah.
back line. Yeah. So that was pretty
Yeah,
crazy.
those flying
Um,
elves. I think some of them died, but they did some work.
yeah, no, absolutely. Let's take a look at the battle report. So they lost a couple of mages
I
here.
wonder how,
They
but okay.
lost, yeah, they lost a lot of their elite troops. They
They lost
lost
half
almost.
the
I mean, the
riders.
KD on look at the KD on these bog beasts, though. Critical. Um,
That one unit was probably friendly.
yeah, these Fianas, by the way, I just
Whew.
talk about my. I love these units. They're so good. They just have such good stats. Like elves with broadswords. They're like
It's all the
what are,
elves really needed.
yeah, what are those elves that actually have broadswords called again? Yeah, Van Heers, that's right. Um,
uh,
Into the other hand, lost a bunch of garbage. The thing is, this army was garbage. Like, this army was just a pile of garbage, right?
with 24 mages and a couple of like unique summons.
Yes, 24 mages, pretty cheap, reasonably cheap,
So,
cheapish.
it's still a
In
lot
fact, I
of
would.
board turns and 2,400 gold alone with the mages.
Yeah. See, I think these mages were all scripted probably for like enslaved mind. I would have scripted them for like the stun spell, the sacred stun spell, because it would have absolutely annihilated all of Aryu's stuff. Because of how many holy comms
Yeah, and you could do that for 4 rounds, and then you'd
And
communion
then the
mass
yeah,
or
then the
cast it for 3 rounds, then communion slave half of them, so you don't burn out the con afterward.
yep, yep. Um,
And you also
so
have to
yeah,
keep in mind, like, yeah, the loss of an individual lion is not a tragedy, but the fact that Ind has a ton of lions is because they recruited lion catchers instead of
hmm
mages to do research. So it
yep.
is kind of like if they're just blowing up like this and not accomplishing much, it's not so good for him.
Yeah, so otherwise in this war, I think, Calum moved to here. I'm surprised Calum isn't being a little bit more gung ho. Like, the great part of Calum is like, why are you not on this fort?
You can,
Like,
I think it's
you
their.
can go anywhere.
I think Calum is concerned about like a lot of the power is in the Hobart crossbows.
Is it though?
Well, I don't know how many Hobart crossbows are there. 14.
114.
Not a
I guess that's a
lot of
lot.
the power. If I were
No, a
Calum,
lot of the power is in your
I would have
is in your
flown in.
60 mages. You brought 60 mages.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah, I would have just flown the birds and the mages off to a fort. But maybe
yeah,
we'll
and
see that
leave
coming
the
soon.
Pykanites in a fort somewhere,
Yeah.
right? Defending, holding down the fort. Okay. So, India's got another pile of garbage here. I'm not sure what it's going to do, but we'll see. As for non-garbage armies, let's see. What has Ind got? Not a
Keep
ton.
looking.
Yeah, Ind is still at peace, I think, over on this side,
Hmm.
right? They're not fighting any of these
Right.
people. So these guys have a long way to go, but, like, this is a powerful army. This is a powerful
Yeah.
army. I assume both have reinforcements coming.
I think there's a big
Uh,
Ind army inside that area fort, though. That's getting
hmm.
siege. That just didn't patrol.
Let's see. Anything interesting? Do we get to look at a couple of? Let's do some classic Monday Night Dominions content. Let's look at some fun ARU thugs. Oh, that's fine.
That's a very efficient bug.
Yeah.
He's gonna die to an army, but he'll clear all
Why
PD.
you gotta get me down? Why do you gotta let me down and bring in like an incredibly efficient thug? It even has heroic quickness.
Wow.
Like what a great unit.
I
This is the
almost.
best.
I feel a little
This is
bad
the best
about.
thug I've seen all game.
Yeah. I mean,
Like
I
in
would.
terms of just efficiency.
It's probably not optimal, but I would sort of gear a heroic quickness thug a little better, just because that's fun. But yeah,
I
it's a really
probably would, yeah.
efficient thug.
I probably would, yeah. Just because you have that stat, why not use it?
Maybe he knew that he was in no real
Um,
danger there.
I suspect so. So we got a little adventuring party over
Oh
here.
boy, this is usually concerning.
We've got a Fitana Arena Champion, which is a quite good unit because it has a Hero's Blade. Any unit with Hero's Blade, you need to treat like it's made of gold because that is an incredibly powerful
These are
unit.
troll.
These
Oh
are
dear,
forest trolls. Yeah.
forest trolls are
Uh-huh.
pretty good.
I love this guy. I love this unit sprite. It's like throwing javelins. That's hilarious.
Uh oh.
Yikes. Uh oh.
Uh oh.
Oh no. Oh, he turned around.
She's holding them off.
Yeah, she held around. Oh, the arena champion lived. Nice.
Nice.
Oh, what a guy. Moss body, luck, all you need, right?
Mm.
Frozen heart. Okay, yeah, they showed those. Uh, yeah, I think that's basically all that's going on up here. Air Uruk looks like it's just reclaiming some indies. Still just sitting there. Like this army better be good when it comes out.
It's powering
been-
up. It's doing the
Yeah,
whole
it's been-
transformation
it's been-
sequence.
Yeah, it's been doing all. What is this singular Dusk Elder?
Maybe he was like, I just
Wow.
don't want to get magic dueled. Screw you guys. I'm off on my own.
Wow. Ermor actually has a spell. That's crazy.
He's on
They
his
have
way to
enchantment
rigor
5.
mortis. He's on his way.
Yeah, if he has enchantment 5, that means he'll have enchantment 6 soon.
That's really
Holy
big.
crap.
Rigor's huge.
Yeah. Rigor would be huge. I love that Aryu, yeah, they have so many mages they're willing to just risk one on. Like if that had been a real PD, it would have lost. But
No, look, there's
I
dust
also-
elders everywhere. They must have been
Are they
stealthing. They all popped up.
Are these they're not do they have any gear? No, they're just horde of skeletons raiders. That's incredible.
And it's working.
I mean,
You can't
yeah.
argue with his results.
You can't remember how we talked about how Pythium should maybe make some PD. I would have probably prevented these,
Yeah.
but what you gonna do? Pythium can just re-raid all these. Like the thing is, they're stealthy, right? So they'll just stealth
Right.
out. So the Harbingers won't be able to kill them. Let's see. Man hit this fort. Did Irma attack this fort? Let's take a look. Okay, so we've got
Pythium is
a
popping
big.
out of the fort to fight this, I guess.
Yeah, I think so. So Pythium's popping on the fort. They've got an Archangel here. A Frostbrand against Undead? Like, why, bro? Like, maybe they don't... Do they not have paths? Okay, we've got a retreat. We've got a... Oh, Rigor Mortis is here, actually. Okay.
Ooh.
So Rigor Mortis is here. Oh, we've got a Berserked... Oh, Reinvig 8, though. They're good.
Yeah.
It's good. It's enlarged. It's Phoenix Pirate. Okay, let's see it. Let's see it run. So, with 66...
Why is he not
this is an
taking-
Archangel.
Oh, he's got a lot of protection.
Yeah. So we're looking at 32 mundane protection,
Cool.
and that's actually even more because that's like a body slot. Yeah, so it's probably more like 35 or something.
Anti-star regen.
Yeah, he's got regen.
Why does he have regen? Did somebody fluff him?
Yeah, it was
Okay.
fluffed. It was a bunch of guys just ran away. Oh, he was given elemental form, which is why he has all these resists.
Oh.
And also why his armor is broken. So his protection is a little lower than it would otherwise be, but like it's still,
Not
I
a
think,
lot lower.
arbitrarily high.
I thought it actually destroyed the item. I guess
No, it just gives you the destroyed item.
Oh.
The break armor is different from it's a different sort of thing, right? The battle Electors still don't really do enough damage to damage these guys. It'd be nice to get an actual. The problem with this guy is he just can't do anything. Like, in fact, he would love it if his prot was lower, because then he would explode, appear somewhere else, and be able to actually kill things.
Yeah, but the thing is, all these mindless will die when the turn timer hits and everything rounds.
No, but Pythium. Oh, you're right. He's
Pythium's
Berserk.
Berserk,
I
yeah.
forgot about that. Yeah.
Unless they don't all poof and Pythium poofs do it the end.
I'm trying to
turn
think.
timer.
He should be fine with fatigue, right? He's like no, he has 5 cold aura, which should be enough, right?
No. Look at his He's got
He
3
is.
encumbrance and rigor is 5 on average, and he's got 8 reinvig. He should be okay, but it looks like he's going up. What's going on?
So I think the problem is that he only has 5 cold resist, and he's surrounded by a bunch of cold auras.
Oh.
Now normally chill 3 is
Oh.
not because it's what is it? It's considered doubled for purposes of resist. But if you're surrounded by if you're entirely surrounded by lictors, which he will be pretty soon, then you are going to if I had to guess, I would say he's going to go to sleep.
But he'll stop at 100, and I'm not sure. He'll stop killing things, but I don't know that
You're right.
people are going to. Being at 100 fatigue is not so much of a bonus that they'll be critting through his prod constantly.
Yeah. He finally cast Body. I was like, why isn't this guy casting Body of Flames?
Whoosh.
Okay, so no, this might do it though because now he's gonna proc BV all the time because he's dealing all this damage.
I'm not sure Flame Shield procs BV.
Maybe not. Drama.
I don't think
Drama.
so. Wait, does Flame Shield do... does Body of Flames give him a heat aura? Did he make the lictors pass out? Are they all just passed
Yeah.
out in a pile together?
I believe Body of Flames gives
Oh my god,
gives a healer, right?
if that's true, they'll both go to the end turn timer and poof together.
Is that what's gonna happen? Oh my god.
Well,
They're
neither
all
of them.
asleep. This is incredible.
He's chilled the unconsciousness, and they are heated
Well, no,
to
what'll happen
unconsciousness.
is what's gonna happen is that the Dusk Elder is gonna run away.
Rigor will pop. So maybe
Rigor will
the
pop,
Angel
and the Archangel will probably wake back up,
and then
and then
away.
just run away, and then run away.
Okay,
Yeah.
yeah.
And then the lictors will stay, and they'll win, right? That's got to be what happened.
Yeah. This is pretty funny.
Oh, yeah, that's what happened. Oh no.
No.
Okay, so it basically woke up just because I think it just woke up from RNG,
And
because
I wonder why it decided to run away.
it was turn timer. It's the attack.
And it woke up, and so it was no longer berserk. And as soon as it woke up, it ran.
Yep. So if it had slept through that, if it had stayed asleep longer, then eventually the Dusk Elder would run away, and then all the guys would have evaporated. But unfortunately, okay.
Yeah,
So
that was a weird
basically,
battle.
it was an interesting battle. Yeah.
This is rough.
Yeah,
without their
that was
Angel.
that was so funny. Because if it had just cast Fire Shield, it would have been fine. Because all the lictors would have just died, but it didn't. It cast Body of Flames, so
Yeah.
They started tight, then they fell asleep. That was incredible.
Heat and chill auras are very powerful in SCs if you want that
Yeah,
shell
they
of like
are.
unconscious units around you because you
Yep.
want to go to turn
Yep.
timer.
Yep. Absolutely. Super powerful. And then electricity, their version is the. So did this thing retreat outside? It must have retreated outside the fort, or maybe it died on retreat.
Yeah,
But
it's not
obviously,
looking good.
this army is not. Yeah, this army is obviously not something that can be dealt with. All right. Well, did it retreat? Oh no, no. Q, right? Yeah. Wait. Yeah. So
It
is
must
this
have
army still
died on
going well?
retreat. That's sad.
Yeah, because it did. There's nowhere alive it can
Yeah.
be.
Wow.
It may have somehow made it into this fort. Probably not. I don't know.
And
It is possible. If this battle happened before this battle, it might have made it into that
no,
fort,
no.
but probably
The
not.
retreats happen after all the battles are done.
No, no. Oh, you're right. No,
Wait,
I've had. Wait. I've had a guy fight two battles, but it's because he magic phased.
here's a question. Can you fight? Can you fight outside your fort, retreat into your fort, and then fight again?
I
Or
think so.
no?
Yeah. Yes. So there are three battle phases. You cannot retreat between battles within a phase, right?
Right.
So all magic phases battles happen, then all magic phase retreats, then all normal battles, then all normal retreats, then all siege battles, then all sorts of retreats. I have definitely seen the people fight outside and inside their fort, and I've also definitely seen people fight. Sorry, I've also definitely seen people fight in magic phase and then in normal phase.
What was the morale
It's
on that
also it's a
angel?
great.
I'm surprised it
Oh, I
died
assume
on retreat.
arbitrary. Oh, you're right.
Was it like?
That is,
Was it
that is
30
very odd.
or? You have to look at the
You'd
first
think you'd
battle.
you think it would be 30. It was
18.
18.
That's surprising that a morale 18 unit would die on retreat.
Yeah, I don't know.
Weird.
It might have tried to retreat. I don't know.
Yeah, it would have. It
I
would
don't
have
know.
gone into the fort. I would have thought.
Yeah, I'm not. I really am not sure.
We can ask the
Anyway.
DM where it ended up.
Yep. Yep. All
Well,
right.
he'll
Well.
probably just say, "Oh, wait, I got the message. It died on retreat, so maybe not."
Yeah. All right. So, I think. Oh yeah, I need to skip that.
The return of the Boreads.
Yeah. So the Boread is making its triumphant return to battle here, and here it is. This Boread is geared slightly differently.
No regen.
It's a bit. No regen, but I think it's maybe going to be fluffed with regen. No.
Well, like,
Oh, there it is.
oh,
Yeah, the
yeah,
gnomes.
you're right.
Yep, there
Yeah.
we go. Okay.
And maybe it'll
So,
Phoenix Fire.
yeah, so there's a bit of a problem which man ran into their last war where they have a bunch of like guard troops, which are like pretty good troops, but pretty good troops just don't cut it anymore. Because this thing exists. And this is size 6, so it is not going to die like Harbingers would be to air elementals. But oh.
Yeah, the god didn't do anything. He just zapped his own
Yeah, I
guys
mean,
twice and then ran away.
yeah. I mean, well, if it had been geared properly, it would have been fine.
If that god had like an AP weapon instead of a lightning whip, he might have killed it.
Yes, absolutely. But yeah, it turns out, man.
Although I guess yeah, man was about to route from HP anyway, so maybe it didn't matter.
It didn't matter. No. It could have won me one day because it has the stats. It has regen. It has the. Actually, no. Vine Shield doesn't work against that size of unit. But
Yeah, I kind of feel like with the late game, you want the SC god out in front, and then you want it with a bunch of mages behind it, but not a bunch of cavalry with it.
yeah. So I just don't see this invasion being particularly threatening, given all the SCs that Pythium has on offer.
Because Pythium can do that to every mage stack that man sends.
Yeah.
I haven't seen
Yeah.
man come up with an answer to the Boread drop.
Yep. The problem for Pythium is going to be this army, which is like super butch.
Wait, how many
and it even
mages
has
are there?
looks like I don't know 20 or something. Let's take a look again. So we've got just about about.
I mean, I do
21
wonder why
mages.
there are 16 mages and not like 60, but okay.
There are 21. Well, you don't want to lose all your stuff to a Boread
Well, just script a bunch of soul slaves. That'll beat anyone.
or a golem.
Uh,
Pythium has shown golems. Remember.
okay. I still think it's possible to script an army that won't. I mean, anything will die to winds of death, but I don't know that I guess the god of Pythium could Wind of Death, right?
See, I am not a fan of mega stacking. Like I really am not, because it is so easy to kill human armies if they do something you didn't prepare for.
That's
And
true.
at this stage in the game, they can do whatever the fuck they want, right?
That's true. I don't play a lot of
Um,
human invasions.
yeah, no, you can do this in like a bit. Like if you're playing like a nation with like high
Atlantis.
damage dudes, yeah, you can just assume that like at the end of the day, like nothing is going to survive being surrounded by water elementals.
Right.
Like, and that's kind of true. Um, Nothing except for very specifically geared regenerating black colossi
Mhm.
or like or like the Macone 300 HP 30 attack summon is going to survive to oh, here we go. Wait,
Gollum
what is
versus
this?
Harp.
Gollum versus Harp. Okay, the classics road called
Oh,
versus
that's not a Gollum. That's the god.
the most
Versus a
budget Harbinger
very
in the world.
budget geared Harp. Ugh.
Yeah, I think that was
Yeah.
a very that was a very fast battle, I would say. Um,
Wow, he got one hit.
yeah, and then I guess a golem walked onto this province the same turn. That's why we see a
The
golem
army
here.
consists of
Unless,
mainly golems.
yeah, that's pretty good. So yeah, this is why Pythium would really. The fact that Pythium didn't give up a few provinces to not fight this war seems insane to me
Mhm.
because Pythium could just own all of this land. Um, yeah, so let's see. Anything happening on the end front this turn? I don't think so. No, we
Think,
already covered that. We covered that battle, right? Yeah.
did we? The beast
Yeah,
battle?
we did. Yeah, the beast
Okay,
battle,
yeah.
right? It
You're
was
right, yeah.
the
The turns are all running together.
yeah, it's true. Wait, does it say
Maybe,
beast
maybe
battle?